You reach for that plastic tab before you've even turned the device on, before you've read the instructions, before you know what half the buttons do. Something makes you start peeling. And it feels oddly, unreasonably, exactly right. The reason for that is stranger and older than you'd expect. 3 things happen at once when you peel. There's the sound, a soft, controlled separation. Your ears track as progress. There's the resistance, calibrated to sit within a very specific range of effort. And there's the visual reveal, a surface that has never been touched. Your fingertips have sensors for vibration, texture, and pressure. Peeling engages all of them simultaneously. The sound sits in a frequency range humans find intrinsically calming. It's the same range as soft rustling or gentle tapping, smooth and sustained, not sharp. And the surface you uncover is cleaner than almost anything your brain has encountered before. More reflective, more unmarked, and more factory fresh than any natural surface. Your brain treats that as a reward all by itself. Here's something most people have backwards about dopamine. Dopamine is not the pleasure chemical. It's the anticipation chemical. Dopamine fires hardest when you're expecting a reward, not when you receive it. When you spot that tab and reach for it, your dopamine is already spiking, before the first millimeter of film has separated. As the peel progresses, your brain tracks every moment as confirmation. The reward is coming. The reward loop runs from the moment you reach for it to the moment it's done. That makes peeling a richer reward experience than getting it all at once. Peeling a large surface, a refrigerator door, a television screen, can feel almost meditative. Your brain is also treating this as an unfinished task. In 1927, a psychologist showed that people remember incomplete tasks far more clearly than completed ones. The brain stays nagged by open loops until they're resolved. An unpeeled film is one of those loops. It signals that a transition hasn't been made, that the device hasn't been fully claimed. This is why using someone else's phone with old bubbling film on it feels subtly wrong. The peel resolves the loop. And when it comes off cleanly, a perfect peel with nothing left behind, the satisfaction feels disproportionate. The brain doesn't just want completion. It wants clean completion. You didn't evolve to peel smartphone plastic. But the circuits that make it pleasurable are millions of years old. In non-human primates, social grooming accounts for up to 20% of waking time. Not eating, not resting, 20% just on grooming other members of the group. The animal doing the grooming experiences a sustained release of natural feel-good chemicals. Slow, deliberate touch on a surface that occasionally yields something removable. Both experiences activate the same underlying system. Your brain was shaped to find that rewarding, long before any plastic existed. There's also a specific theory about the origin of this. In ancestral environments, removing parasites from skin and hair had real health consequences. A brain that didn't find parasite removal rewarding was one that kept more of them on board. Evolution selected for brains that found the task satisfying. Your brain still carries that reward signal. The target has just changed. There's also something happening at the psychological level. The peel is the moment the device becomes yours. Researchers who study ownership have found this across dozens of experiments. Physical interaction with an object, especially irreversible interaction, dramatically increases how much you value it. You didn't just acquire the phone. You changed it, and that can't be undone. And the surface underneath has never been touched by any other human hand. Your brain is extremely sensitive to surfaces that others have touched. Factory fresh glass, just revealed, is the cleanest surface it has ever encountered. Major electronics companies now employ packaging experience designers. Their job is not simply to protect the device. It's to engineer the feeling of removing the protection. They test the exact force required to separate the film from the screen. They tune the sound based on how satisfied consumers feel afterward. Films that peel too easily test as low quality, even when their protective function is identical. Higher resistance reads as premium. Lower resistance reads as cheap. A satisfying peel transfers positive feeling to the device before it's even been turned on. A bad peel, one that tears or catches or leaves residue, does the opposite. The film quality directly affects the first impression of the product. This isn't marketing theory. These are engineering decisions, documented at the design stage. For roughly 1 in 5 people, the sound of peeling triggers something more specific. A physical tingling that starts at the scalp and moves down the spine. A heart rate drops. A wave of calm arrives. Researchers have measured genuine physiological changes, not just self-reported relaxation. But even people who never experience that still watch peeling videos. Watching someone else peel activates your brain's reward circuits, almost as if you're doing it yourself. Your brain doesn't require your hands to be on the film. Peeling content became one of the fastest-growing video categories in the world in the years after 2010. The pleasure is real enough that millions of people watch it happen to strangers. The dopamine peak in this experience arrives before the peel starts. It's not during, but before. The wanting is more rewarding for your brain than the having, which is why some people never peel at all. They leave the film on indefinitely because the potential pleasure feels better than experiencing it once. Surveys suggest between 5 and 15% of new device buyers do exactly this. The residue-free films that claim to leave nothing behind, they do leave something. A layer too thin to see, intentionally formulated to make the fresh surface slightly easier to clean. The clean peel doesn't mean nothing was transferred. It means nothing is visible. Even what gets left behind was thought about. You've just run 6 ancient systems through a trigger someone engineered deliberately. The sound and the resistance and the reveal, none of it happened by accident. And the reason it still feels like a small loss when it's done. Your brain already knows. The best part was the waiting. That's true of more things than just this. There's always something worth understanding in the things you do without thinking. See you next time.